Hello students, good morning. How are you? So you have seen me teaching you English stories and poems. Today we are going to learn something new about computer. So have you seen a computer? Yes, might have seen computer at your home or at the office, in our school, okay, at the railway stations. Everybody knows what is a computer. So today we are going to learn some features about computer. Okay, what is a computer actually? It is an electronic machine. It works on electricity. Okay, do you ever see movies in the computer? Have you ever seen movies in the computer? Yes. Does your parents play music on any occasion in the computers? Have you ever seen this at your home? Yes, many of us, what we do, we use these computers in listening music, watching movies. Okay, we have wide variety of uses using this computer. So overall, what is it, students? It is an electronic machine. Okay, it works on electricity. It is a great invention by man. So today let us see some qualities and uses of computers before getting into the lesson. Okay, what are the uses? We can watch movies, listen music, we can draw pictures, we can color it. Then what you can do? We can book tickets from the computer, isn't it? We can store data and we can use this for many purposes. We can write letters, isn't it? So what are the main qualities of this computer? It doesn't get tired. If we are working from morning to afternoon or morning to evening, we simply feel tired. Okay, we'll feel tired. We'll like to have a cup of tea or coffee. We would like to have a nap. That is short time sleep, isn't it? When we feel tired, we would like to take a nap. We would like to have some tea or strong coffee, isn't it? But coming to computer, it never gets tired. Okay. So it works on electricity, it remembers things, it doesn't forget, okay, and it doesn't make any mistakes. Have you seen these computers? Have you ever operated these, children? It never make mistakes. We can make errors or mistakes while writing or while entering something, while writing in the notebook, isn't it? Yes, we all do mistakes, but computer never does any mistake and it remembers things, it never forgets, it doesn't make any mistakes, and also it works very fast, it gives the response very quickly. So this was the brief introduction about the computer, its uses and the qualities. So shall we start the lessons, children? So today we are going to see input output devices. Okay, what is the input? What is the processing unit? What is the output? So let me say you what we are going to learn today is input, output and processing unit. Okay, input, output and processing unit. So you have learned this in your previous class also, what is input, but I know you don't remember this now. So let us recall this again. What is input, what is output and what is process. So what is the input? Okay, let us take an example. Do you love to eat popcorn? Yes, we all love to eat popcorn. We all love to have this while watching movies, while watching cricket in the television, isn't it? So let us see, let us learn these terms input, output and process with the help of popcorn. Okay, let us begin. So how do we make popcorn? Okay, have you ever seen a person making popcorn? Did you ever try this at home? Let us see now. Okay, to make a popcorn, what is required? We have to take the granules of popcorn first. We have to take those granules of popcorn. Then we have to add some salt or any masala to it, and we have to keep this in the popcorn machine. Okay, first we need to take granules, then we have to keep this in the popcorn machine. Then what happens in the machine? This machine heats and the process goes on here. Then what do we get after this? We get the popcorn, isn't it? So see here students, what we are giving is input. What we are giving into the machine? Granules. So granules is the input. What are the granules? Are input. So we are keeping this, we are inserting this in the popcorn machine. Okay, the machine is heating and the process is going on in the machine. So this machine is called as processing unit. The process is going on in this machine. So this is the processing unit. Okay. Finally, what we are getting after this? We are getting popcorn. So popcorn is the output. So see students, what is input? What we are giving to the machine, that is our input. So talking about popcorn, granules is the granules are the input here. So where is the process going on? The process is going on in the machine. So machine is the processing unit. So what we are getting finally? Popcorn. We are getting popcorn. So popcorn is the output. I hope you have understood students. If you have not understood, let us go through one more example. So would you like to have mango juice? Yes. So everybody love to have this. Let us see. So let us make mango juice. What do we need? We need slices first. Okay, we need mango slices. Okay, take a fresh mango, cut it into slices. Okay, so slices. Then what else we need to make mango juice? We need a juicer or blender. Okay, so we are adding the slices to the juicer. Okay, you can add some sugar or milk. Okay, then after some time the process is going on in the juicer. Then what do we get? We get fresh mango juice, isn't it? So our slices, the mango slices are the input. What is the input here? Mango slices are input. Where is the process going on? The process is going on in the juicer. So juicer is the processing unit. So juicer is processing unit. Then finally what we are getting? After this process, what do we get? We are getting the fresh mango juice. So mango juice is our output. So mango juice is the output. So this is the input, process and output. I hope you have understood this students, and this process is going on. Input, process, output. This process is called as IPO cycle. What is it called? IPO cycle. So let us see this in case of computer. So what is in case of computer? What is input, what is output and what is the processing unit? Let us learn in terms of computer. So students, we are not trying any recipes here. We were learning input, output and processing unit. What are we going to learn today? Input, output and processing unit. So let us learn in terms of computers now. So first let us do a small calculation using the computer. Let us see a simple addition. Okay, let us do addition. If we want, we can do calculations in the computers also. So let us give the input first. What gives the input? How do we type? Yes, we use a keyboard. Okay, this is called the keyboard. Keyboard is the input device. We cannot write using pencil here on the computer screen. Can we write that? No. Will you use a pen or pencil to write on the screen here? No. We have got keyboard. There are number of keys on the keyboard. Alphabets are there, numbers are there. Okay. So we use this keyboard to type. Okay. Whatever we type here, we'll get here on the screen of the monitor. Okay. This is called as monitor. This is the monitor, this is keyboard, and this is mouse. Okay, this is mouse, and this is called as CPU. Okay students, this is CPU, this is mouse, this is keyboard, and this is the monitor. So these are the parts of computer. So now let us see what is input, what is process, and what is output in terms of a computer. So as I told you, we are going to do a small calculation here. So let us type numbers. How will you type here? With the help of a keyboard. So let us type. If we type here, it appears here 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay, just we have typed this 2 plus 3. Then how did we get this answer? Okay, where is the process going on? Who is doing this calculation? The CPU. The CPU is giving the doing the calculation and sending the answer to on the monitor. The answer appears on the screen of the monitor. So what is the input device here, student? Keyboard is the input device. Where is the calculation? Where is the process going on? The process is going on in the CPU. So CPU is called processing unit. Okay, CPU is called as processing unit. Then where are we getting the output? Where are we getting the result? Where did we get our answer? The answer appeared here on the screen of the computer. Okay, screen of the monitor. So this is giving us this is a output device. So this is giving us the final result. Okay, this is the output device. So what is input now, students? First we are giving the input with the help of keyboard. How did we type here? Using the keyboard. We are giving instruction with the help of keyboard. So keyboard is the input device. Where is the process going on? Who is calculating? CPU is calculating. CPU is the main. CPU is calculating. The calculation is going on here, or the process is going on here. So CPU is the processing unit. Then where are we getting the final result? We get the final result on the screen of the monitor. So this is the output device. So keyboard is input device, CPU is the processing unit, and monitor is the output device. I hope you have understood, students. Let us meet in the next video with some more features of this input, output and processing devices. Thank you.